Hey, what's up guys, Boxing Guru here, and I'm back with another great video.
Well, apparently Timothy Bradley just came out and said he's willing to fight these PBC boys, and he's also interested in fighting Miguel Cotto. That's interesting. Because Timothy Bradley has fought top-ranked bums and top-ranked fighters his whole life. You know, he lost to Manny Pacquiao 3 times. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I'm not a Manny Pacquiao pactard or nothing. But, you know, anybody who knows anything about boxing will tell you Manny Pacquiao beat that ass 3 times. You know, he got away with the robbery the first time. They gave him the fight. I don't know how, but they gave it to him. But don't get me wrong. Timothy Bradley, he's a great fighter. You know, there's a reason he beat Marquez, you know, in a close fight. I had it close, but I had Bradley winning. You know, he was younger. You know, Marquez wasn't really good on his feet anymore. His footwork was kind of off. Marquez never really had good balance. So Timothy Bradley is more athletic, so, you know, he was able to pull off the win. But Timothy Bradley has some credible wins over some good fighters, you know. He's not no knockover. He's not a bum. He's not a hype job. He's just lately hasn't fought any young competition, if you get what I'm saying. Except Jesse Vargas. But come on, Jesse Vargas, he's a B-level fighter. And Jesse Vargas almost knocked him out. Caught him clean with the right hand. The one that I was talking about he could catch Manny Pacquiao with. Caught him clean with that hand, almost knocked him out. Had him knocked out on his feet, but almost had the stoppage. You know, he's almost been stopped a couple of times. You know, when he fought Provodnikov, you know, that was like hell, man. That was a crazy fight. And Timothy Bradley was talking about when he was asked about Miguel Cotto, he was talking about, I took too many punches anymore. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm gonna come back to fight. I've took too much punishment. And, you know, it's true. He took too much punishment, but it's his fault, you know. His corner gave him a game plan, and he never really followed it. He always went on and started brawling. He never really followed his game plan, and that's the problem.
I never really understood why Top Rank never made these fights with Tim Bradley and the PBC fighters, because honestly, I think Tim Bradley would give these guys a hell of a fight. I personally think he can beat the likes of Danny Garcia. He could probably beat Keith Thurman. I don't know about Errol Spence, but I know he could give them a good fight. I mean, him in a fight with Sean Porter, can you imagine that fight? Timothy Bradley versus Sean Porter. Can you guys imagine that action-packed fight? That would be a brawl. That would be the fight of the year. Somebody's gonna end up getting knocked out, man. These both fighters are like the same type of fighters, but in different promotional companies. You know, like Timothy Bradley, he's aggressive. You know, he comes forward a lot. And Sean Porter too, man. You know, he throws a lot of punches. Timothy Bradley, you know, he can box a little bit more than Sean Porter, but they have similar styles. You know, they have similar styles. I think Timothy Bradley's a little bit more technical. He's a little bit more slick with it. But I think when it comes down to it, if they get in the ring, they're gonna end up brawling, and it's gonna be like a whole bunch of punches being thrown. They're gonna both get dropped. Timothy Bradley might be knocked out on his feet, but he'll keep going. Sean Porter might get dropped a couple of times. I've never seen him knocked out on his feet, but he has been dropped. I think a fight with Keith Thurman will be close, but I think he could pull off a split decision or a majority decision. I definitely think he could beat Danny Garcia just because of the styles. I think Danny Garcia was a little bit too slow to beat Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley could use his angles. You know, we've seen what he did to Marquez. I think he'll do a similar thing to Danny Garcia. This is Boxing Guru. Please take time to subscribe. I'm out.